Another beautiful afternoon or day. I'm not really sure. Hard to keep track of time when there's multiple suns in the skies and giant Jovian planets. But on our wonderful planet here, we're playing Satisfactory, and it is fantastic. I feel like I've been learning bit by bit by bit, and it's just a fun game to explore. Yeah, you could. There's so many great videos out there. I'm trying to avoid those and trying to figure things out for myself. But every once in a while, yeah, you got to go to the experts. But I have to say, I have changed some things around here. If I look, I'm on my little watchtower here, and if I look down into the valley, I have completely taken apart most of the early factory that we'd been using, and changed things around. Actually, if I swivel it over here, there it is. There's our Proto-Factory here. I've got all of the power running on the lower floor. And just threw some leaves into one of those storage units, so hopefully that'll keep things moving for a while yet. And then I've built this second floor, and that's what I thought I would show you today. I did build the, it got pretty high, and I don't have access to ladders. I think you have to get those maybe in that thing. I don't know where you get ladders or elevators or that kind of a thing. So I had to build a second floor here, a second platform that I'm going to be using for my iron processing, and trying to get a little smarter about things. So the only way I can get up that second floor is just to have a nice long set of ramps, completely structurally unstable, but there's apparently they don't model that in here. So you can have these crazy cantilevered beams. It doesn't matter. You can build impossible things here. That's what's kind of fun. So I've rearranged some things. I'm not even sure where I was at the end of the last video, but I do have everything here. I may have even not changed the color scheme, but what I've done since the last time is, as I did put in 2 new miners here. They're still the Mark 1s. That's all I have access to right now, but hopefully I'll upgrade those eventually. But those are both impure nodes, which means they can only deliver, I think, 30 per minute of the ore, and that's where things get interesting. So what I'd like to do is power this up. I think I put the power pole there, and there's the main power line. So if I string a cable from here to here, I think things will start. Whoops. Oh gosh, and that is my mouse bumping into something. So I think we got power, but it's red. I think no, maybe not. I think, oh, those have to be powered too, don't they? I'm gonna have to power all this stuff up. So we'll see if this is on the grid or not. I set up some things over here to hopefully work. Let's see, production idle. Oh, it's just idle. But I don't know. I can't tell if it's getting any energy at all. Can't tell. But I think I've connected up everything correctly to this main power pole. But let's head down and take a look at the reasoning behind all this stuff. Because I'm trying to be at least a little more thoughtful about these things as I'm getting into the early stages of this base. So yeah, so that's going up there, so that's good. But I do need to connect those guys up too. So what I'll probably do is set myself up a nice power pole, maybe right here, that's easily visible. And then run a line from you all the way down here. And then up to these guys. And then, whoops, there's a better option for that. Okay, so that's running. So what I have going on now here is this thing. If we look at the configuration, we see this is impure, so it's only pulling 30 out per minute, which is not a whole lot. And it's going to send them out on these little tracks here, and these are Mark 1, the first edition, I guess, version of these, which I think, can I see how many? I think these do, it doesn't say. Okay, I believe these carry 30 per minute as well. So, or actually, I think they can carry up to 60 per minute, because what I have happening is that this is, actually, let's check that out. So if I go to, this is why I did a lot of things offline. Oh yeah. So Mark 1 is 60, and it's 120 resources per minute with the Mark 2. Since these are just delivering 30, that's why I combined those. So now I have one long, well, not terribly long, conveyor belt that's going here. It's going to go up there, to the rooftop, and let's see if that's going to be doing what we need it to do. You can see random stacks of ore I just had to drop in places. There's reasons I'm doing things off camera. I have to build things I think about 5 times and unbuild them, and I'm just not a pro at getting everything to line up just right, but I think I've got it more or less the way I want it for right now. So let's hop over here, and we'll see what happens when that ore comes in, and if I gave this thing enough energy. I hope I did. Let's find out if things start happening, or if there is a bottleneck. Is this accepting anything? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I got to set the recipe. That's why. So this needs to be iron. And this guy needs to be iron ingots as well, because that's what we're getting. So hopefully that'll work. Yeah, it looks like it's working. And what are we going to do with all those iron ingots? We need to, in this case, what I was thinking about doing is making just a bunch of plates. So we'll start with plates for each one of these. So you guys will make iron plates, as will you. The reason I have 2, so it splits off. So you can apparently make iron plates 30 per minute. Or 30 per minute when you have 30 iron ore coming in. So I have that split off here, so both of those are working. And then I'm going to just have both of those going into the storage. No need to store ore, I found. But hopefully this storage will just take and just store everything I need, because eventually you can see there's a lot more room for all kinds of fun activities up here, because I have another whole series that I want to do of production lines for my screws, I think, and my ultimately copper. Although copper, I imagine, is going to get its own floor, so I might even have to expand this out further this way. That would make it closer to the copper node, which would work well. So there we go. So that's working pretty well. But again, there's other things. So those are my 2 ore resources that I had for a long time. Oh, I'm going to take some damage. Oh, I didn't. That was weird. I guess because I landed on the ramp. Ah, okay. These are the 2 iron resources that I had, but I have got a lot more stuff I want to do with my iron. So also what I did off camera was I have some other sources of iron ore, and they are, where are you? Let's scan for them, because I know they're out here somewhere. Oh, I think they're out there. There they are. Oh, I should be picking up leaves, I guess. When in doubt, pick up some leaves. Leaves and twigs and... That's the one thing I've learned from this game, is always weeding. Always weeding. But you can see them out here. Ooh, more weeds. I have built 2 more, and actually I need to build a third one, don't I? Let me grab these real quick. Ding, 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 ding. See, I don't even know what's down there. So much exploring I need to do. But I'd like to build a space elevator first and then really get my explorer's cap on. But I built 2 out here. Now what's nice about these, where I happen to be located, these are normal, which I think will give maybe 60 ore per minute, which will be nice. And this one's normal too, I think. And there's a third one. And you know what? You just can't get enough iron. I think this is iron. Yeah. So I can see if I have what it takes to build this. No, I need a portable miner. So that is one thing I found out, and I don't know if it's just a glitch or if I'm just doing it wrong. But usually you get all your resources back when you take apart things. But I have been doing that and found that when you take apart the miners, you don't seem to get the portable miner back. I don't know why that is. I mean, they're easy to make, but you know, I should have just built the workshop. But I don't know. Get in my 10,000 steps, I guess. So let me get up here, back in here to whew, get in here. Okay, let's build myself a portable miner, and I really just need 1, and I don't even have enough space in my inventory for it. So I can probably drop off. Let's see, don't I have a storage bin here? Let me just throw in here. What do I have? I got limestone I don't need. I'm going to get rid of that and do some other things with that eventually. I've just been collecting things, and just want 1. There we go. All right, so with that in mind, let me go back down there, build that miner, and then try to build all of the conveyor belts. Now, I left these here just temporarily because they had lots of stuff in them, and so I didn't want to have to like leave them on the ground or come back later and get them. Oh, yeah, that took damage. So let's get over here, build that third miner, and get my production line going. Because I just like to have everything I could ever hope for all sitting for me there waiting. Now, each one of these, I'll have to see what it outputs, but each one of these should produce, let's see, I want it to kind of line up with those aesthetically. Is that going to do that? I guess that's right. Again, I don't have like a, I think you get like a jetpack or something later. I don't know. But I do like a little aesthetics. And you know, some people I think build their factory right where on their sources. Oh, see, that's not, no. Take that apart. Oh, no. Does that mean I can't build it again? Because I didn't get the, okay. I thought it would mess up with me. Okay, we're gonna try it like that. Again, this is an imperfect run through, but we're gonna try it anyway. So what I need to do now is get all of the belts over there. So I think the fastest way might be to go up that ramp. So I'm thinking about taking a big long trip to get those up there and dump them off on the top there. So maybe, again, I can, it's not terribly exciting to watch, but you know, it is, I imagine, if you are like a pro at this game, I imagine, because you're doing things that are like very cool and very, very fast, and you know just where to click things, and I guess there's a limit here for how far I can go. Is that the length of the, whoops. Is that, I guess, I don't know why, but I guess so. Now, again, I could combine these belts, because this conveyor belt takes 120. So you know what? Maybe that's what I should do. See, this is what you missed in all that time, is me making lots and lots of mistakes. Because what I think I can do is combine at least 2 of these into the Mark II belt, and just have 2 of them going. So I think I'm going to try to do that. So, because I think I'm still building, yeah, I'm still building that. Oh, you know why I'm not building the other ones? I remember now. These require reinforced iron plate. And so I'm going to keep, until I can have an easy to make source, because again, I just don't want to handcraft stuff. So sorry, forgive me. See, this is it. This is what I've been doing offline this whole time, is rebuilding the same thing over and over again. Is that going to work? What is it doing? Let me see if I can build kind of all 3 of them more or less at once and get them. Okay, so you have a limit too. All right. And then you. How far can you go? Oh, slightly not as far. All right. Let's keep it going, folks. Oh, it's all yellow. Oh, I'm missing. What am I missing? Iron plates. Well, golly gee, you know what? As if I have a factory right up top that's making those iron plates for me. But yeah. So ultimately, I'm going to bring these 3 lines in here, and I think take them up this ramp, which maybe I'll do off camera so I can show you where it ends up, and then bring it up to the top here, and I have plans. I guess when you come up this ramp, it's close to the copper node. But now I imagine, you know, a lot of this game is aesthetics, right? It's, oh, those are cool. I like the elevator for that. That's fun. But a lot of this game is aesthetics, and I think some people build their factories right on the nodes. But I kind of like the idea of these distant factories bringing in things to one central factory. I don't know, I kind of like that sort of squid approach to things. So yeah, so what I'll do is I will I wonder if I can ride that belt up there. I can't, can I? I mean, you can ride other things in this game. Can I hop on here? Can I get a lift? It just passes right through me? That's too bad. I know you can ride the belts. That's kind of fun. So what I will do is I will get all of those steel plates that I need and bring those belts from that distance. Let's see what it looks like from the tower here. Yeah, there we go. And I'll bring all of those. Oh, I can't quite see it, can we? It's right over there. Yeah, so we'll bring those belts over to here and then start our second line of items and screws and everything else that we want to put on here. So once I get that figured out, I'll bring you up and show you my plans for the other half of this production facility on the top. All right, folks, so that sound you're hearing is the sound of progress or you know, environmental degradation, depending on how you view things. So yes, I have wired up some power to our diggers, and I have built 3 very squirrely looking lines that are going to take our iron ore. I figure we'll walk the path. Could I do this much better? Yes. But what I'm doing, I'm telling myself over and over again, is right now I have the regular Mark 1s. It's a little spaghetti. It could be much better, but I'm going to take my favorite one and rebuild it with the new the new tracks as soon as I have enough. Oh my God, there's some serious clipping happening, and I'm stuck. Boy, okay. I guess it's not gonna matter. It's funny that the belts get power even when they don't. It looks like a fantastic roller coaster ride, if nothing else. That'd be a lot of fun. So the ore is flowing, and it's going to flow up here. As I got up here and was thinking about how to get this up into the factory, I realized a couple things. First of all, I'm realizing right now that my conveyor lift isn't big enough. Needs to be a little taller. These are the Mark II, which can haul a little bit more. That's kind of a little bit of future proofing, but they require reinforced iron plates. So I was going back and forth and making all kinds of things. It was ridiculous. So it's to your benefit that I didn't bother putting that on camera, but again, that's kind of the fun here. Is it's just one guy learning how to play the game, and that's what's kind of fun. Hopefully it's given you some encouragement to try out the game, because I got to say that this game you can be played a million different ways, and I'm just kind of trying to do it my way right now. So let's finish building that lifter, and once we get it up here, we can talk about what we want to do. So if I can not fall down, that would be great. And I'm trying to do, was it organization? No, it's logistics. Yeah, the Mark II. So I want to take that and raise it. Ooh, I don't like where that is. No, I don't like it there. Oh, I can't snap it to that? Oh, that's weird, because that one could snap. Okay, well then, remove that. I mean, I don't know why they're a little standoff there. I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'll do it. I'll try to at least keep it, you know, roughly aligned with the other one. I'm not a complete barbarian. Let's see, if I do this, I think I can do that lineup at least. Okay, so that, and then up here. There we go. And again, hopefully, and let's see, that I do need a little connection zone there. Oh, it won't. It's not doing it. Invalid conveyor belt shape. Can I alter the shape? Was it R? No? Oh boy. Alright, well, let's try this again. I might have to rebuild these. But that's, I guess, part of the fun? I guess. So so if I just, if it wasn't a line, maybe that's what I need. And then what did it do here? Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. See, this is all the joyful things you missed when I was building things beforehand. So if I do left control, I can get my alignment right, hold down the button, and then hopefully get the height right. That's too high. That looks right. There we go. And hopefully now that the alignment is there, that will flow. Okay, so what we got here is flowing ore. I don't see any on that first belt. I guess it's just taking a little bit longer. I might have to go check that out. Whee! Why am I not getting anything on this belt? Or did something happen? Or is it not coming? Oh, that would be a good reason, because what the heck is that thing? Oh no, if I uh-oh. So that was a pretty big portion of that belt, but hopefully I can find out where it went. Let me see if I can get up. Let me get up here first. So these are fine. Okay, so it's from there to there. I think I can, don't fall off the thing. Okay. Let me go back up there. We'll try it again. Try again. The clipping doesn't matter. We can send ore through the rocks, apparently. I guess that makes a certain kind of sense. Okay, so what I need is I need to stand here and bring that belt line from wherever it's coming from. If that thing would get out of the way, it would be nicer. I think it's connecting to this. What are you doing? Why are you going that way? Something's happening. I don't know. What are you doing? Why are you going like that? Is it because I'm connecting to something that I don't think I'm connecting to? All right. Well, maybe it's a little too close to that other model. So we're gonna just take this guy. Sometimes is it because I'm having to build around something? Oh, is it trying to build to that? Is that what's happening? There's a leftover. And this guy is kind of, I don't know, can I build through him? Maybe? Or is it seeing him as an obstruction? And that's why I can't build... Ugh, God. That's what it is. This guy is here. Alright, well, we'll fix that in a minute. I'm sure he'll get tired and wander off somewhere. In the meantime, once I get these all going up here, I do have plans. So I plan to have a little center up here where I'm taking all of that stuff and sending it in multiple places to build myself some, what did I have written down here? Rods and screws. So lots of rods and then turning some of those rods into screws. So what I'll do is I will wait for that guy to leave and I'll see if I can build that and then show you what I got. So, shoo! Oh, great. He invited a friend. Thanks a lot. All right, well, we'll see. Hopefully they'll wander off soon, and I'll bring you back. Okay, everyone. I thought I'd let you in. Well, those lumbering beasts, last time I checked, they were still down there. I don't know, the loitering. They're just standing there. I don't know, maybe a resave will get them out of it. But that's okay, because I've got my ore coming up here, and I'm just playing around with this idea of bringing in a lot of ore, splitting it into 30-minute chunks, 30 per minute chunks, going into smelters, and now, again, to make my supply chain work for my rods and screws, I'm going to need a lot of constructors, actually. I'm going to need 6, as it turns out. This game is not about... doing, oh, what am I missing? Reinforced iron plate, of course. So that is the whole purpose of me doing all of this, is so that I can get all the stuff made for me. But I'll grab some plates here and make as many reinforced iron plates as I can down here in the workshop. And then I'll be able to... hopefully do... Oh, I can't do anything yet. Oh, because I need screws. Isn't that just the way? And you need rods to make the screws. I tell you what, man. This game, it has you pushing and pushing. Because again, I can make everything by hand that I need, but I want to make the space elevator stuff in my cool factory. That's what I'd like to do. And again, I don't even know how many reinforced iron plates I need, but I'm going to try to get a few of them, so at least I can get the beginnings of that next set of iron production set up. And then once I do, I'll get, I don't know, maybe up to 12 reinforced iron plates. You'll get this sense of it, and then I can build the rest off camera, and then you can get a chance to take a look at that and see what you think of the designs. Hopefully it will do what it needs to do. So let me get all of these plates built, and then we'll run back upstairs. Again, the elevator and ladders would be handy, but this is sort of like the to-do list. And what I like about this game is your to-do list is whatever you want it to be, and you get to do it your way. So by watching all my mistakes, I'm sure you're learning all kinds of new ways to do it your way. So let me get up here. Up here we go. Run back over here. See how many constructors I can build. And at least that will give us a sense of what's going to go on this top floor. So I'd like 2 here, back to back with another 2. Now, I don't know how close they can fit. I don't think they have quite the same profile. Yeah, so I think I'm going to need 1 here. If I could do another one, it is going to be off-center a little bit, but I can at least line it up with this guy. So what I'll do is maybe line these guys up. Oh, I already need more reinforced plate. No, it's encroaching in clearance. Okay, I was about to say, holy cow. So this, I think what I'll do is I'll do this as my screw assembly line. And again, you kind of have to go There we go. Good. I can make the first set of constructors. That's good. So now I can connect all those things. Forget about even powering them up. Hopefully they're aligned well enough. Again, the one thing I was told over and over again in this game is that you will build things and then rebuild them and then rebuild them and then rebuild them. But the idea here is that by doing all of this, I can have these 4 constructors building rods in the first 2, screws in the second 2, and then merge them and then put them in a storage unit. So let's grab a conveyor merger. And where do I want them to go? I want them to go this way. And I want it to be about centralized here. I guess it can go... In fact, it's probably easier to do it over here. And if I line up with this guy, can I line up with him? Or is it not? It doesn't like me. Oh, it does show it. Okay, so I'll line up with him, and then that will allow me to bring the, I think, conveyor belt right into this guy, and then this one, hopefully, right into this guy, and then bring it right into, if I have enough room, a nice little storage unit right here. So let me build that. What is it? Organization. I think it shows the lineup, but I need the orange versus the green there. Okay, nice and snug. Hopefully that'll work. And then we'll, whoops, and then we'll have to power this up and see if it actually does what I want it to do. One thing I have done that's kind of fun actually is that if you put a little something out here, you can see what's in the storage thing, so you don't have to like click on it to figure it out, which is kind of neat. So I just do a little nub if it lets me. It did last time. Did I make something, or what did I make? I don't even know. That might spit out something. We'll see. I might have been a little too close to it. So those are all running, but of course that's not really how you power these things. So I got to leave lots of room for the power poles and power cables. I learned that last time, and so I might as well put them kind of in line with this guy. Would be kind of cool. So I'm gonna need at least one there. And at least, let me see, can I line up with anything? Okay, I don't know, I'll just put one there. And then wire up my everything. So let's get my conveyor belt power line, please. You and you will be connected, as will you. Will be connected here. And you will be connected here. And how am I not seeing that? There. Okay, so they're all interconnected. So presumably, if I just connect these two, again, they don't have weird shorts or anything running. So let's just see if this does that give this thing power or not? I don't even know. Doesn't look like it. Oh, because I need to select some recipes, don't I? So we're making iron ingots. It does have power. Hooray. We're making iron ingots there. Is this guy getting power? No, he is not. Did I not connect him? I thought I did. Oh, I did not. Well, what did that guy connect to? Oh, because that was the... Okay, hold on. So I connected to this and that. Where did I connect to? Oh, those two. Okay. I see. Okay, so let me, I gotta cut the power for just a second, just so I can think this through. What I would like to do, instead of being this one and this one, is I think I'm gonna cut that line, and I'm going to make this one serve, come on, what am I bumping into? Oh, this thing. This going to there. Okay, so that's good. And then this one, instead of going to these back to, what I'll do, I think I'll just have nice redundancy. Everybody likes redundancy, right? I'm going to put in just another one right here. Pole here. And a pole here. And each one of these will serve the two that they're connected to. That gives me a little bit of a buffer zone in case I need it. So let's do a line there, a line there, a line there, a line there. It's a little spaghetti. I can fix that up later. Oh, gosh, come on. And then, whoops. Nope. A line here. A line there. And a line there. There we go. Now we're cooking. And so these guys, I need to give them a recipe too. And so the idea here is that the front ones will make iron rods. And then the back ones will make screws. I'm going to have another set that just does the iron rods too. And this one will just make screws. And so, lo and behold, if all of this works, it should be getting at a fairly optimal speed, and I should be starting to get screws. And there they are. I will have to check the numbers to see if that works, but it looks like once things flow the way I need them to, and that's just with one set, so that's splitting this initial pile. So there we go. Once those guys move, I'll have my other chain up here and we can make some more stuff. So that's a pretty good episode, I think. We've done a lot, and I have more things planned. I have some plans for some copper refinery too. Maybe just extend this floor out a little bit more, and we'll see what we can produce there. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've gotten something out of it. I always learn something every time I do one of these. And thanks for watching. And like and subscribe if you like the content you see. And I hope to see you in the next time. So see you then.